You're not allowed to say that you've gone live on YouTube anymore. You're not allowed to make a video saying that you're going live on Twitch. Otherwise, they'll fucking give you a strike. They might not give me a strike because I'm such a tiny YouTuber and no one watches me. So, but still, that's just mental. Mental. We're stronger together. Divided we are none. Right, so Gamescom, I believe, is still going on. It's about to come to an end, I believe. We can actually check if I could, type Gamescom. When does it take place till? Okay, so it ends tomorrow. I was kind of hoping there would be some conferences, but I guess in the recent years they've stopped doing that, which is a shame. Microsoft did do a live stream, but it wasn't a conference. It was like an inside Xbox thing, and it was pretty bad. Again, I can't type. There we go. Inside Xbox Gamescom 2018 special. What was going on? God. Oh dear, what's this?
I hope you enjoyed this brief tour through the city that hosts.
Oh dear. Well, we can watch a little bit of this, just like skim through it. Okay.
Welcome to Cologne, Germany. This city honoring a decade of hosting the world's biggest games convention, Gamescom.
Over 355,000 visitors ranging from fans, media, influencers and developers from all across the globe gather to showcase and experience the latest hardware, titles, services and trends that the video game industry has to offer. Furthermore, Gamescom offers different activations during the week, like concerts
That can't have
and
been
side
real.
events, which in total
That must have been
brings
scripted.
500,000 gaming fans to this city. This is a week of celebration towards the admiration of video games, showing that this culture is more than gaming.
Oh
It's
no.
a way of living that teaches, it brings people together.
Politicians.
This is Gamescom 2018.
What presents culture better than local food? And for Germans, you might think we eat Schweinsbraten every day. As Bavarians, I would say, yeah, we maybe do. But in Cologne, we have this one specific local dish called Kölscher Kaviar, which means caviar of Cologne. So it's not fish eggs. It's actually blood sausage, it's bread, it's mustard, it comes with butter, and it's very delicious and also very cheap.
Why are we showing this?
And this is Cologne. So behind me, you see the Cathedral of Cologne, which goes back to the medieval times and attracts 20,000 people a day. But besides this awesome Gothic architecture, I have a second favorite spot I want to show you. So this bridge is actually not far away from the Cathedral of Cologne, and you might wonder,
Right,
why are there
so
many
nobody cares about... No one who's watching Gamescom cares about the cathedral. You know, if I want to see the cathedral, I will go on YouTube and put in the Germany cathedral. What do we got?
Accelerated our development.
Exclusive details with you. Created incredible in Seoul, South Korea.
Oh, PUBG. Oh, for God's truth. Is that Hunt Showdown? Yeah, they're bringing this to console. It had a free weekend. I didn't play it. It does look really good graphically.
Meaningful
It's made by
improvements occurred
the
in the game.
Crisis people,
That's
I think.
impactful when you
PUBG.
Sometimes it's the thrill of
PUBG's
securing
better
a
than Fortnite.
hard-fought supply crate, or ambushing some poor soul who thinks they found safety from a rival squad. It could be the raw
Look at the
tension
graphics.
and dread that spring.
You'll agree. How about that? What do you?
Do you want to make your own Xbox One controller?
Be completely creative by designing a unique look.
Oh no, it's Battlefield 5.
With Tides of War, you'll embark through humanity's greatest conflict, giving more gear to grow your country.
I could say what I want to
Whether
think
it's
on
how
this,
you
but
choose to look or how you choose to play,
is there even a point?
you'll never be the same.
State of Decay
That's right, there is a
2.
new major add-on for State of Decay 2, the Daybreak Pack, and let me tell you when it arrives.
Is the game even fixed yet? Can I go onto the Microsoft Store? Which is there. What's downloading? Something downloading? Pff, errors. Errors. Did they actually release it on Steam? Because they really should. Where are the reviews? Can I go most recent? Yeah. I heard it was a completely buggy mess. It's only £25 at the moment. I believe when they released it, it was like £40, which is just... You're like I'm sick of these, you know, AA budget-y type games, mid-tier type games, trying to sell their games for AAA prices. The whole point of you not being a AAA game is you don't have to charge AAA prices. It's silly.
September.
Up those fighting skills. Stamina, but you just swing that and you feel like a more waves you survive. Of course.
In that way to Sea of Thieves, and so it's been great to kind of see how players have been getting on with this from distance. So it becomes
God, Sea of Thieves.
You're going to get cooked alive, right? And so that's why the rowboat is coming in alongside for Safe Shores, which is you're going to find these in the world emergently, and you can then take it back to your boat and like dock it to your boat and take it with you. But like when that water's superheated, you can use the rowboat to kind of get through it, and you can fill it up with loot. And one of my favourite images actually from there was a video someone put together speculating about what they could do with this, and they just filled it with snakes and explosive barrels like the rowboat, and like you can just imagine just push that off sailing to another ship and like good luck. But
it's a good tech demo. You got a new Fallout 76 trailer, but it has no gameplay. But here we have some gameplay here.
Folks are familiar with settlement building in Fallout 4. The camp takes the idea and expands it. So the idea of the camp is it's a way to
I'm dying of dehydration in this Vault Boy outfit.
But it's movable.
I hope he's got some like a portable air conditioning unit in that.
My camp here. It'll cost you some camps to do it. Sure. Caps. But you can take your camp and relocate it anywhere you want. Now, it is
oh god, gameplay we've already seen before.
We can see some of the things here, right?
The game's out in like a couple of months.
Structures, I can build furniture. There's a lot more stuff you can do now. I can build,
where's like the new gameplay?
So I can put down turrets or mortars. Right. But the idea is now it moves as opposed to being in one spot. But it's still optional. If you want to spend the game roaming around and exploring locations, you can. But you can also decide I want to build 76 was.
Is there no new? There's no new gameplay. No.
Ori fan.
Ori and the Will of the Wisps actually looks really good. Oh, here we go. We got some Metro. What's it called? Metro Exodus.
Intriguing game, and we've got John Block here from 4A Games to show us how it's coming along. Welcome, John. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Metro 2033 was amazing, and Last Light was amazing. It took a couple of hours to get good, Last Light, but once it got good, it was really good.
So this new environment is we're calling it the Taiga, and it takes place in a forest environment, thousands of kilometers away from the Moscow city center, where Artyom's journey began many months before. This takes place in autumn. Okay. And
apparently it's quite a
the game
quite
takes place over the course of a
ropey
year,
at the
and you
moment.
see all 4 seasons.
Apparently.
So this is actually pretty far along in the game already at this point.
Okay. Go ahead, Reddy.
Oh no, I was just thinking, 'cause, like, I had to go on the demo earlier.
Yes.
One of the things
Who
I
is that
absolutely love
guy?
about the game
He
is
kind of
that
looks
you have
familiar.
So many different methods of approaching different situations that you're going to come across. I think in the gameplay that we've got, it's a stealthy approach. Can you kind of talk us through what we're going to be seeing right here?
So you can play Metro Exodus many different ways. You can play, you know, full, you know, guns blazing, or you can take a stealth approach. The game tends to encourage that because it does become very difficult when you go, you know, all out, because it is a survival game. Ammunition is scarce, resources.
See those
are scarce.
reflections then in the scope? That look pretty good. Where is it?
Game to make it
The problem when you've got a really long
around,
YouTube video, it's hard to actually just pick out the bits you want to look at.
When you go, you know, all out.
Look at those reflections. I don't know if, you know, some games when you look down the scope, the actual, oh, not look down the scope. What am I trying to say? Some games where when you have like a sniper rifle, for instance, when you're not looking in the scope, you can still see the scope, obviously, but it's all pre-rendered in there. It's not real time. Some games do have like real-time reflections in the scope. I don't know if this is real-time, if this is actual real. It looks real, but I can't tell, but that looks pretty cool.
It is a survival game. Ammunition is scarce, resources are scarce, but we've added a lot of you know, elements to the AI and
I think that's real-time reflections in the scope.
To make it a lot more robust this time around. We've worked a lot on communication for AI so that it's a lot easier to understand what they're doing, without it being
Is that the
overt,
bastard
you know,
gun?
Bringing in HUD elements that are unnecessary.
I was quite young when the first Metro came out, and I was like, "Oh, the bastard gun!"
Really let you immerse yourself in the game and
How rude.
feel the realism of everything that we're trying to allow you to experience.
Yeah.
And so a lot of these things come together. We've tried to like really build on that this time around to provide a lot more.
Oh
of a
no! Look
dynamic
at that
experience
D-pad
where
UI.
You can adapt the way that you approach a scenario, and the game adapts to how you're you know, approaching depending on what you're doing, what the AI sees you doing,
missed.
and you're able
You
to
hit.
kind of change that on the fly.
Now we've seen some factions here, but it's not just other factions you have to worry about. You've got some vicious animal encounters as well, right?
Yeah. So one of the things that we teased at our end, and he's one of the creatures. He's you know, in this level that you know, the player is going to have to encounter. And there's also, I think you know, at some point here you'll see some there's some wolves.
There's a wolf.
Yeah. There's some mutated wolves that you'll have to fight off. And
I love this huge beta gameplay logo here. It's like, so don't blame us when it looks worse when it comes out.
Oh.
There's a bunch of new humans that you'll come across in this level, just like any of the other environments. We have so many new. Some will react depending on how you act upon them as well. So the game kind of adapts to how you play, because we really want you to feel like you are entering the shoes of Artyom, the main character, and assuming that role and deciding what type of person he is.
Right, fantastic. John, it looks amazing. It's like a world I want to go into and live, and sounds like.
No, I don't want to live in that world. No.
All right, you can pre-order
That's a
Metro
bad
Exodus
idea.
ahead of its release on February 22nd, 2019, and Xbox Game Pass subscribers, you can play Metro Last Light right now.
My worry is that they're going to lose the claustrophobic atmosphere of the previous Metro games, which I think they have, unless there's loads of claustrophobic areas in the game that we haven't seen yet. So this is the Life is Strange 2.
How am I supposed to take care of it?
Carries on from that Captain Spirit thing. Don't care. It's not a game. It's not a game.
On the ground! Don't move! Oh.
I want a game. That's not a game.
There's nothing we can't do.
Well,
As long as
don't
we're
play
together.
video games then. Oh, here we go. Devil May Cry 5. So that's Nero, right? That's not actually Dante. The only Devil May Cry game I played was the new one. I was bored to tears playing it. I don't really like these kind of spectacle fighter games. I just get very bored. It's like, what's going on the screen isn't boring, so why am I bored playing it? It's very strange to me. I just get very bored of these combo-based games very quickly.
Hey, do you do parties?
It's in German. The subtitle's in German. I mean, I wasn't bothered about the Dante redesign. Because I haven't played the other ones. What's that? I wanna. There's a bit in one of the Devil May Cry games. Devil May Cry. I don't know which one it is. Not Devil May Cry 5. Feel your dark soul with light.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light.
Wow, that's just hilarious. Yeah. He's got, what the hell? Is it the year of the hoverboards? Warframe's getting them. Devil May Cry's getting them. Well, where's Dante?
Perfect timing.
Doesn't Dante ride a motorbike? I just want them to be silly with it. Just be silly. Let loose. Have fun. Please tell me you actually get to do combat on the bike. Devil May Cry 5. Oh, it comes out March next year. There's like actual proper gameplay here.
He's huge and he's got a big booming voice just like this guy.
It definitely looks like an older game in terms of like the UI.
Taking a look here. What's going on with the Goliath here? Look at this.
Oh, ここでね。切り替えて。
That's right. So this is exclusive to Inside Xbox right here. You see this? He just switched over to the Buster Arm, which is Nico's way of trying to replicate the
Nico?
Boom!
I thought it was Nero.
Oh, I love the pose. I love the pose.
I was not able to do that. He was doing that to us.
Yeah, absolutely. I got lost around. And that's the thing. You guys didn't have the chance to play as that because we don't have that in this build. That's an exclusive just for Inside Xbox to show you guys one of the special Devil Breakers that you can use in the game that we don't have the build. So you're right, there is this wire move that he's doing. This is actually an approximation of one of the moves you can do with the Devil Bringer in Devil May Cry 4. You can still do that in here, and whether you have a Devil Breaker or not, you can always do that move. You'll also notice, though, that there's this gauge in the top left corner that charges up. That's something called, you can do something called the EX Act. And that's a move that if you time your button press just right, you're going to rev up your sword right after doing an attack and strengthen your next attack.
Yeah, it looks kind of boring to me. I don't understand how it can be boring with what's going on the screen, but it is to me. You got this very odd game that looks like it was made by a 2-year-old. But it's our art style, guys! What's it called? Sable. You just made up a word.
So,
Is there actually any gameplay of it?
Time,
and it's kind of she's going on a rite of passage.
So it's kind of like a gap year, but like a bit better than just going to Thailand.
Yeah.
Going on a rite of passage. Is it journey then?
You're kind of in a desert and you're.
Oh, God, is that the frame rate, or is that how it's supposed to be?
I digress.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Well, she has a hover bike, which is pretty cool.
Hover bike? That's not a hover bike.
She's
it's a ball.
Her clan, and she's basically
it's a
going
hover
out to
ball.
learn about the world, learn about herself, and kind of discover what's out there. Like, we really want to make everything about
Kind of looks like
feel like, it has a sense
Star
of wonder, a
Wars.
sense of mystery.
You like those things that
discover.
they go.
Something special that people kind of naturally discover stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's exactly my kind of game. You've got quite an eclectic team working with you on Table. Tell us a little bit about the guys behind it, and of course the amazing music as well.
Yeah, so on the music side, we have Japanese Breakfast involved.
So
She's a fantastic artist. Super excited to be working with her. We have Meg Jayanth writing for us. She wrote 80 Days. Martin Faller, he's doing.
This is a.
It sits in a location.
What the hell is this?
It takes lots of people and a lot for that one.
Game.
Oh, this is that Halo game. Oh God.
4 people enjoying the game, but also have a crowd of people behind it viewing it.
It looks great.
Usually we get, I would say, 30, 40% into the game. Then the mechanical engineers come in.
They look like such cheap plastic. Like the most important part of the game.
There's all kinds
the
of
guns you hold look so cheap.
We have a responsibility to make these things work for average, large, small. Everybody needs to be able to control the gun, to control it comfortably, and to be able to obviously get in and out of the cabinet without problems. So all of that needs to get assembled in its final stage.
Does it have disabled access? What is this? Up to 4. Oh, are they putting this on the Game Pass? Oh dear. Does it work? Yeah.
Harkens back to the best, most creative, challenging, and strategic.
Hitman. I really want to play the Hitman, the first season, because I played the demo. It was stupidly good. I recently replayed through Hitman Absolution. Hitman Absolution kind of feels like what they did to Dead Rising. You know, they went from Dead Rising 1 and 2, very weird, quirky, Japanese, to Dead Rising 3, and they tried to make it, you know, try to open it up, make it accessible to, like, the Call of Duty people, and so they kind of messed it up, and that's what Hitman Absolution kind of feels like.
The users.
What's that?
Anytime soon. Society has fallen.
Is it a battle royale game?
Now it's every man for himself. Stay alive.
It must be. It is, isn't it? No, it's a zombie. Oh God. Oh dear. Is it DayZ? It is, isn't it? I was just thinking, what happened to DayZ? Okay. Probably runs worse than PUBG. The Division? Must be.
Bad luck. Or something more sinister. One thing is beyond question. This is where
it's
we
the Division.
push back.
The Division 1, you know, had a rocky launch. I picked it up around Christmas time of the year it came out. I really enjoyed just like wandering around the streets. It felt quite claustrophobic in a way, because you had these huge buildings you could look up and you were in like these walls, and I feel like this is going to completely lose that. The Division 2, March 15th, 2019. Here's how I think Ubisoft games go. The Ubisoft games that come out earlier in the year are shit, and the ones that come out at the end of the year are really good. That's what normally ends up happening. Not always.
We're here with Rich and Dan to talk all things.
In this case, for
Is this the Shadow of the Tomb Raider? Is this the guy who said that the Last of Us 2 demo was fake? I don't know
You
if
don't
this is
know
that guy or not.
what the challenge tombs used to be in Rise of the Tomb
Shadow
Raider.
the Tomb
Now the challenge tombs are as
Raider.
big as the regular tombs.
Also, what are we starting to see here? 'Cause we're
Really
coming up to the end
boring.
of the gameplay kit.
Right, so right now, what you're seeing is another example of all the pieces that Lara has to interact with actually being dangerous as well. You saw that she cut her arm on one of the inactive traps. That's to let you know that those obsidian blades are still going to kill you. So, of course, there are traps in the tombs.
Yeah, it's probably going to be really boring, like Rise of the Tomb Raider was, which is a shame because the first one was so good. Yeah, it seems like they put all their budget into the first game, and then they were like, we didn't make enough money, even though we sold 6 million copies. And they had like such a small budget for the second one, and it ended up being quite bad. What's this? Is that pirate game?
Supermassive's reputation.
Supermassive? Oh, this is the Until Dawn game. They're making 3 of them.
Gamescom 2018 is an incredibly exciting time.
Doesn't look particularly great.
Not only
it's got that guy from Quantum Break in it.
About
Hey, Forza!
how works in the game, and specifically we're talking about
Some people have said that it's giving them like Project Gotham vibes, which is very exciting.
We've got some nice gameplay up here.
Very
nice,
exciting.
Nice Cosy there. Oh, it's lovely, that car. Actually, I think that's actually one of the cars that you will, you know, so you don't have a couple of things for performance. I for a playground, you know, we really understand how that. We've done that with all the, you know, I think we are stuff.
Yeah, digitally
but that's not all.
We got more, yeah.
What do we have here?
So this is the Xbox One X bundle, and includes both Forza Horizon 4 and Forza Motorsport.
You can chuck Forza Motorsport 7 in the bin.
Definitely coming, right?
It's gone to shit in the last few years.
Secrets are no fun unless Julia makes you a part of one. Either way, I'm...
Right, so interesting. They didn't show off any Cyberpunk, which people wanted to. No Halo. Right, let's have a look. Gamescom. There's like actual like proper gameplay for a lot of games. World War Z? Oh god. What have you done? What are you doing? Doom Eternal in 240p. Why is the advert in such low res? Oh god, it's IGN. Oh dear, here we go.
Welcome back to IGN Live at Gamescom 2018.
Presented by
PUBG. Of Saber Interactive.
On the mobile.
We're going to be discussing World War Z.
Right.
There's been a resurgence recently of. It was clear that was perfect.
Oh dear.
So we wanted to create.
It's the Division.
As you can see on the screen now.
The frame rate looks pretty bad.
Zombies pouring down, all trying to eat you alive. So those swarms for us are kind of the main feature of this game. What sets us apart.
Want to play a zombie game?
The HUD and the ammo counter, and I'm seeing that we don't have thousands upon thousands of rounds at our disposal, or at least that's not what we're seeing.
Wow, that frame rate! Holy shit! Yeah, I know that they'll probably fix it up, but maybe they won't. Then maybe they won't.
Well, each level has these unique encounters, so every level has a different one. And swarm encounters like that, you're going to find yourself in a defense zone.
You've got like an ASMR voice.
You're going to start looking at fence. Caliber machine guns to rip through the.
So what is the game though? Is it open world? Is it like Left 4 Dead where you go through levels?
There's been a resurgence recently of cooperative zombie shooters.
Has there? I don't think they never went away.
When we approached the game, the first thing we saw is that fight. Handle that in real life. You can shoot through to the middle of them and drop the pyramid. So in a situation like that, you're trying to manage the pyramids as they climb up the wall to get to you.
It's like a unique thing to World War Z. At least they actually look like zombies, unlike the movie, which didn't have any blood or anything.
All of those really cool Uzis, whatever it is, and any player can pick up any weapon at any point, which means you can find the right tool for the job, and then your level you can find the right class
and where the swarms are being sent out.
couple of med kits in for you. There.
It looks pretty generic.
We're seeing some of the specifics here.
Dynamic swarm simulation.
Okay, so
isn't this what like Days Gone's doing? Days Gone doing?
In a parking garage. This is the one from the New York level.
Social anxiety is acceptable. We can help you.
Talk me through what's
of different swarm encounters. This one's in a.
Oh, it's treatable, not acceptable.
This genre. So what kind of archetypes are you working with?
So we have the big heavies as usual.
Who is it made by?
Screamers. It's built character levels. So again, specializing how you into the conflict to start and dial.
Non-combat things going on that are equally important, I think, as the weapons. Like,
a different encounter, and over the 3 episodes.
Wait a minute, 3 episodes? You say?
That's the idea.
And how long would you say a particular mission is in these environments?
Yeah, it's missions. Yeah.
Yeah. So each episode has 3 chapters that tells the kind of arc of the story. Each chapter is.
It's not going to have any story. I can tell you straight away.
A different encounter, and over the 3 episodes, you're looking at 9 levels at the moment, and we're even considering potentially adding more content to the release.
9 levels. It's not a full price game then, right?
A pool may not be as.
That looks pretty cool. Look at that, jumping off the buildings. Look at that.
Go about balancing those.
That's cool.
Rather heavy. So, like I say, that 50, the Barrett sniper rifle you've got.
I don't see how having hundreds of zombies on the screen is impressive anymore because Dead Rising did it 12 years ago.
Customization.
And better.
My favorite question.
Over the last couple of days, and also Xbox and PlayStation.
War Z and on what platform?
2019 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
IGN Live.
What about the Switch? What about the Switch? Saber Interactive. What did they make? Let's have a look. What did you make? Time Shift. Oh dear. Inversion. Oh dear. Quake Champions. Oh, they made God Mode. I was thinking how fucking similar it looked to God Mode. It is. Oh my God. And RIPD the game. You joking. Basically, God Mode and RIPD the game are the same game, basically. RIPD is just a reskin of God Mode. God Mode is just a third person kind of just like get through the level shooting lots of demons. I can't remember, it's been a while since I played it. But yeah, wasn't particularly received well. So I was wondering why it looked so much like it. Oh fuck. It's probably going to be absolutely dreadful then. Battle Los Angeles, the video game. Oh dear. World of Speed. NBA Playgrounds. Yeah. They don't make good games. Resident Evil 2, the remake. This looks amazing. I want to play it now. Give me it. I found out in recent years that I have a love for survival horror games. And it looks amazing. It really does.
So as you know, when the game was announced at E3 earlier in the year, we showed off some Leon gameplay, and following up with that, we're now showing Claire. At Gamescom, it's actually just for press only, this hands-on, but it means they get to see both sides of the game's campaign.
This is actually a really good clip that shows that...
Make the Evil Within 2 DLC.
Bring you the most photorealistic and believable versions of them that we've ever seen before. Yeah, we've got a lot of fans of the original game on the team, of course. Our experience. With a slightly more.
I wish they would just show off some, just gameplay without anyone talking over it.
Something that.
Under the build.
There's There's not much gameplay here, but the shooting doesn't actually look that great.
World really well because we have to raise the bar on both, not just the characters, but the whole world and atmosphere.
Right, right.
やっぱりそのオリジナルの例えば開発バイオハザード2のファンでもあり、ただ全員が全員やっぱりそのオリジナルの
What do people think about it? Gameplay and interviews. A Plague Tale? It's not another fucking zombie game, is it? Zombies. What is it? What is the game? A Plague Tale, Innocence.
Macula. Well, it evolves with its host.
That's some good lip syncing there. Oh, is it like... Looks like Hellblade.
A little, yes.
Hugo doesn't seem to mind. Where are you?
And so it's a walking simulator. Brilliant. Work in progress, which means it's going to get worse and not better. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is it with YouTube lately and mid-roll ads? Are these being automatically placed or are people actually putting them in? Oh, it's like that game Amy. Oh, fuck. You know that game Amy? Oh, my God. This game Amy, which is like one of the worst games ever made. Yeah.
We're going to see how Reflex will with all his
One of the worst games ever created to man. Look at the frame rate. This is the frame rate in the trailer. In the fucking trailer for it. And the screen tearing. This is what it looks like. Because you would and why? You would hold you hold the hand. It kind of looks like that. It's Amy, but it's outdoors.
No! Run!
That can't be the fucking game. Jesus Christ, what are they doing? It's like Fable 3, when you run with people's hands.
There are people over there.
Dead people. Trebuchet! Much better than a catapult.
Can do it.
It's a fucking walking simulator. For fuck's sake. Who's it made by?
Look. Stay behind.
Good. Yeah, about that. Yeah, doesn't look particularly great. Who's it made by? Plague Tale. A Plague Tale. Innocence. Does that mean there's going to be more? They made Fuel. They made Toy Stories 3, the video game. They made WALL-E, the video game. They made Ratatouille, the video game. They made Special Forces, Nemesis Strike. They made Connect Rush, a Disney Pixar. They made Up, the video game. They made Sitting Ducks. They made Garfield. They made Connect Disneyland, Super Farm, and Zoo Tycoon. So the best game they made there was probably Fuel or Toy Story 3, the video game. Fuck's sake. Stop giving these developers fucking games to make. Toy Story, the video game, was actually pretty good. It was basically the template for Disney Infinity. Yeah, it doesn't look particularly great. What do we got? What do we got? Jump Force? The hell is this? Doom! Yeah, we know Doom's amazing, but come on. Jump Force? Oh, it's one of it's a fighting game.
All the biggest stars from the manga shonens, play the characters to another.
Boring.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Don't particularly like fighting games.
New York City, Hong Kong, and here we can see some footages of the Matterhorn, which is.
It looks nice though, graphically.
Yeah. Player, the online experience.
Can't really tell what the fuck's happening. It's so much like motion blur. Oh Jesus, Doom adverts. Need to put like ad block on. World War III, which looks awful. Wow, it does not look good. It looks like a shitty Warface. Is it Warface? It's gonna be a free-to-play game, right? You don't have to pay for this, right? Surely. Surely. Did I hear about that IGN dude? Yep. Plagiarism. I didn't realise he was related to Melania Trump. Part Battlefield, part Call of Duty, part Armour. World War III. Is it free? No, that's not the game. Steam Store. Do you have to fucking pay for it? It does not look like a fucking... It looks like a free-to-play game. Full 2018 early access. FAQ. Is it going to tell me how much it is? We don't plan on adding any microtransactions. Good. So that probably means it won't be free-to-play game. It'll be a free-to-play game. What level of violence can I expect from World War III? Do you really need to ask that? Jesus Christ. Why early access? Because we're fucking lazy. Right, so it doesn't say how much it's going to be. So I've been in the forest, chopping down trees. It's not a joke. I've been doing something called the Green Light Trust, and there's no toilet in the forest. So if you want to shit, you need to dig a hole. Thankfully, I haven't had to do that yet. I don't want to do that. What is this? Vigor? Vigor? Vigor?
Actually got gameplay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is on Xbox One. I think you can. I'm not sure if you can download it and do like a game preview thing. It's a battle royale game.
If you one thing is that you can get it from free.
Looks great.
Strategy for pretty much the whole time in Vigor. Yeah.
Cool. So you can play. I'm guessing you can play quite aggressively.
Yeah.
Or
you
can.
I would be the opposite. I'm getting out.
If you get yourself killed, you lose everything.
Right.
You will just get some materials, you know.
Now, when you say you lose everything, you lose everything that's on your person.
It's fucking doing hurdles.
No. Base is fine.
Everything. Now, when you say you lose everything, you lose
that
everything
jump.
that's on your person and everything back.
2 main weapons, 2 secondary weapons, you will lose them, and you will lose everything that is in your bag. So that's why the hoarding thing.
Right. And I'm guessing like player progression plays into that as well, right? The more you scout. Okay. You.
At least it will be free. It's not free though, is it? Vigor Xbox One. Yeah, look, well you have to pay to get into it, and it'll be free to play, I guess. Anthem gameplay. Oh dear, what's this?
Looter or social RPG, where you get Halleck actually.
Oh god, we've seen this is gameplay we've seen before. Okay, this isn't. Is it? Have we seen this?
That we can just
Okay, we haven't seen this before.
Have random. So there's always something a little surprising.
The UI, the menus,
So how does your ecosystem
the
work
world,
then?
Academy
Well,
ruins.
I guess beyond all the mathematics that certain outfitted to play.
I don't want
This is not. We've seen this before. This gameplay.
Like
This isn't new, is it?
Yeah. So are we about to see?
No, we've seen this before.
Just.
People don't like EA. Destiny 2. Can't wait. I can't wait for the new expansion. It's gonna be great, guys. It's gonna be great. Can't wait. Renault. Passion for life.
With first that reach their confines.
You can see his nose getting bigger as he lies about the game.
On the hunt for Tangled Shore got to this unique space. Yeah, we wanted to
So this is the new Gambit game mode. This must be on PC. The game doesn't look anywhere near this good on console.
You're taking on the minions of the darkness and you're collecting those motes. What you just saw there was the bank.
So it's like a horde mode? Is it?
So, you know, these triangular units of light
It's
here that are
player versus PvE. PvP versus PvP versus PvE.
has the potential marked in white, and when you bank those motes, it fills in your color. When you bank certain amounts of motes, you can actually send these enemies to the other side to shut down their bank and to block that.
Oh, it's Battleborn. Oh shit.
That's where the raiders on your team are going to come in handy because, you know, they know how to handle themselves around a boss. So you bank your motes, you bank enough motes, this portal opens up. And that's where the guy on your team, the player on your team that's best in the Crucible, invades.
The PvP guys.
The PvP
players.
It's kind of cool, I guess. We'll see.
Well, you know, I mean, listen, Doug, and I don't
How the fuck can one person take on an entire enemy team in Destiny? I don't see how that's going to work.
It's okay. We'll solve this after the show.
So the invader has a buff. The
Oh,
invader
buff.
has an overshield, and they get to go over to the other team and confront them directly. So I think this is going to be some really great fusion for our community.
Well, at least they're trying something unique, I guess.
I think this mode does a really good job. We're actually looking at some
things are leveled up to a certain.
I believe they're letting you try it out a day before it comes out.
We want people to jump in and be able to enjoy Gambit as soon
Buff
as
the Warlock, please. The Warlock is so shit. I hate the Warlock, and it's my main.
the way you want. Make sure that your fighting style unfolds the way you want. You're going to see some of the more powerful weapons that you've enjoyed, like sniper rifles or shotguns, factoring into the combat a lot more often.
That was good.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I mean, that was one of the things that Doug and I were talking about. There's been a huge change to the weapon meta. You guys had a PvP update a little while ago.
Yeah.
These are basically on display in the Forsaken demo here.
Yep.
How did you guys come about doing that, and what was the change you decided to make when it came to switching those things?
We're always looking at the game and the way it's played. We have tons of data for, you know, how people are getting their kills, what sorts of weapons they're using.
Everyone's playing as the hunter. You go into the fucking Iron Banner and it's 6 fucking hunter Arcstriders. Oh, fucking adverts.
Atlas, the most fascinating system in the universe. These worlds were one.
I don't use adblock because I'm not a dick. Because it would be hypocritical for me to use adblock.
And make them a little bit more available to people more often. That changes up the way combat unfolds between players, so you also need to take some of the other weapons, some of the mainstays like auto rifles, or and make sure that they're also lethal enough to compete. So I think you're going to find all.
It graphically looks amazing, but then I realise it's on PC. And I'm like, why can't it look like that on
Use
console?
and develop lawlessness across this new frontier, but once that story concludes and Destiny can read.
Once that story concludes, we'll sell you another overpriced expansion.
And yeah, the projectile sword.
Projectile sword?
Yeah,
I'm
like,
right
please,
there.
please nerf these bastards.
That's the one.
A lot of people feel malfeasance is a call out to Thorn, but Destiny has a good, rich tradition of exotic hand cannon for that. Here's the bow that I was talking about.
There's a bow and arrow. It's Crisis.
Again,
Looks like
it's an ability
Crisis.
that you earn, it recharges. You have to have a good sense of timing and rhythm for that. Here's the bow that I was talking about. Behaving like Arch. Take these things on. This one right here, sliding to block a projectile. It looks like the type of thing that characters are just going to spam over and over. Retweets.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
right
please,
there.
please nerf these bad. Here's the bow that I was talking about. Explosive damage.
The double dodge.
The double dodge hunter is going to be a source of numerous angry tweets.
Oh, you're making the fucking hunter even more powerful, you... Ah! What's wrong with you? I played the Iron Banner recently, and it's just the fucking worst thing you've ever played in your entire life. Yeah. Dragon Quest, the new one. Beyond Blue. Underwater Researcher. Adverts! Give me a minute.
Welcome back to IGN Live from Gamescom 2018. It's time to take a look at a very cool, very interesting looking game. It's Beyond Blue, and Michael is here to tell us all about it. Welcome to the IGN stage.
Thanks for having us.
So this is a underwater
I just installed
game,
Adblock.
I think. Maybe give us just in your own words.
Yeah, so the goal of this game is to help people learn a little bit about the natural world. Nearly 1,000.
When is the Forsaken DLC coming out? 4th of September, so like 11 days.
The technology that's
why we say near future. We're not that specific.
This looks like that game that was kind of Journey-esque.
And we to wherever a drone is. Not threat.
It's a swimming simulator.
that might become a blocker or a challenge.
Swimming simulator. Aha, Rage 2 could be good, maybe. The first game was utter shite. I played it. I bought it when it came out, and then traded it in like 2 days later because it was terrible. And then when I got a PC, I bought it on there. It was slightly better on there. I played through it, basically all the way to the end, and then stopped playing it. And then I was like, oh, I should probably go back to it and finish it. Went back onto it. I did one mission, beat the game, and the game has no ending. The game looks like a fucking PlayStation 2 game. It has some of the worst graphics I've seen on PC and last gen.
Field at E3 earlier this summer.
Avalanche World.
Yeah, I want to ask about that. It's software.
It's made by the people who made the Mad Max game, which was really good. So
has quite the pedigree for gunplay.
Could be good.
Really satisfying.
Look at that FOV.
In games like Rage, but is it harder to achieve that in a more open world environment like this, where so much crazy stuff is happening?
I mean, it's a challenge to get it just right. I mean, like id Software knows their business, of course, but it's been great working with them, getting it just tight and great. And I hope we show. Kind
of looks a bit Bulletstormy.
But unfortunately, it's been populated.
You got like the Warlock from Destiny.
Unfortunately, it's been populated by.
We have right here.
So we have like something we'll call nanotrite powers, or like that.
Is this supposed to be a post-apocalyptic version of our world?
Yes. So this.
It is Earth.
Yeah.
How does it carry on from the first game?
And that, of course.
Like.
Will you have an actual ending?
Can you speak to the wing stick that we're seeing?
Like this one, where we bring down.
Will it have multiplayer?
For different things, so.
A racing multiplayer mode.
I think more of open world spaces. Are there more?
It's hard to really say if it's good or not because they're showing like the console version.
Avalanche, I think, outdoor environments.
Yes.
The
So
console
we go- so
version
this
doesn't
is
look
the pride
particularly
of
great.
environments.
What causes them?
The space satellite to come.
This looks pretty cool here. How that just
And the great thing about
comes down out the
PvP
sky.
is, once that hits the ground, you climb into it, and there's an elevator, and you go to its command center, and the world really is dynamic and open, and there are no level loads. So it's very unique and very.
That looks kind of cool. And that comes down. Yeah, it's just the same level over and over and over again.
Achieve that in a more open.
Where's the vehicle driving?
But
The vehicles.
as well.
The vehicles were the cool part of the first game. The only interesting part.
So like when you're
Well, right. That's just the same thing they've shown off over and over and over and over again. Aha, here we go. The actual thing people give a shite about. It's Dark Souls! What? I was talking about this with my dad. Everyone was asking for a Japanese game, like a samurai Japanese game. No one was doing it, and now here they are all at once. It's like, Jesus, guys, your timing is terrible. It's Assassin's Creed in Japan. Assassin's Creed is taking a year off in 2019, so maybe they'll actually finally do a Japanese one. Okay, GameSpot, we get it. It's Assassin's Creed! It really fucking is. Oh my god. Look at those animations. It's fucking Spider-Man, it's fucking Assassin's Creed, it's fucking Dark Souls. There's actual, like, stealth in it. Let's hope it's better than Neo. Did not like Neo at all. It doesn't look that great. Estus. Drink your Estus. Drink your Lucasade. Wow, holy shit. Is that an actual boss? It's not the boss, is it? Oh, it must be, yeah, because the health bar is in the top left-hand corner. Unless it's a mini-boss. Oh, no, no. Oh, no. Oh dear. You don't kill the nuns. Oh dear. Kill the clergy. Kill the clergy. I think the Infamous developed game looks better than this. Oh look, it's Dark Souls. That is the exact fucking same character model from Dark Souls 3. What the fuck? Only instead of having the shield here, he has it on his head. Hi, we're From Software. We got really fucking lazy after the first Demon Souls. We ran out of ideas. Okay, that's kind of cool. A lot more environmental stuff. Because the world in Dark Souls, it felt quite static. You couldn't really, you know, interact with it. Oh, good. I love... this combat looks shit. What the fuck? Stop forcing multiple opponents in a game where the combat is designed for 1v1. Please. Did he die? I love being grabbed. It does look like Neo. Like a slightly better Neo. I'm so happy From Software is not afraid of reinventing and trying new things. Right. For fuck's sake. Do you fucking know... What? How is this reinventing anything? The AI. Still not fixed. I bet you can still get hit through fucking walls and hit people through walls, and you can still hit your weapon on the side of walls, but your enemies don't. It's gonna be just as fucking broken as the Souls games. Nothing's gonna be fixed. I'm getting pretty tired of them. Pretty tired.
Truly despicable desire, my friend.
9 Monkeys of Shaolin.
The pirates have again attacked staff and go.
It looks like a 2D Absolver.
When faced with a genuine threat, that even a simple staff can raise up a tempest that sweeps away everything in its path. Don't attack the enemy by yourself if you are unsure of your abilities. And if anybody asks you for help, don't say no. Remember that you are not the only one in need of allies. Prove that you are worthy of becoming one of us.
If this game came out on the NES, it probably would have been loved and cherished. But now it's just like, Jesus Christ. Here we go again. Another one. Winter 2019? What the fuck? No one's gonna remember that. No one's gonna remember that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Call of Cthulhu. Huh. The gameplay demo...
Mr.
I know the place.
Supper of the Hawkins.
Why does this...
What does this tell me?
Oh, it's not in third person. I think it should be in third person. It just looks like a walking simulator. Yeah. I watched the gameplay for this yesterday. It just kind of looks like a walking simulator. Oh, here we go. This thing. It's a prequel to the Overwatch hamster character. Oh, you look like one of those things from Monster Hunter World. Your little companion. Cat companion. I don't know what the fuck you even are. It does look like Monster Hunter World, yeah. Only you play as the little guy that follows you around. Fluff territory? Welcome to Fluff territory. Bum fluff. Fluff's Hulk's on the loose. Super Wushu. Fucking Jesus Christ, what the fuck is happening? Radiated Fluff Hulk. Looks very chaotic.
Now, it's just our tribes always scavenging for scrap.
It's that game. It's that game where you roll around as a ball and pick up the world, and you get bigger. What on earth?
This box once tailed a chugga chugga.
A chugga chugga.
Just our tribes always scavenging for
God,
scrap.
the audio quality sounds terrible.
Really took that all the.
What was that game? God, what was that game? Ball pick up game. I don't, what was it called? I don't know what it's called. I forgot. Completely forgot. It's not. I don't think it's a name that you could remember off the top of your head. Something, I don't know. Fucking hell. Game where you are a ball and get bigger. Aha, here we go. This game. Very strange. Katamari. Has there been like a newer version of it? This guy looks insanely creepy. The guy. Look how fucking creepy he looks. That's horrifying. Biomutant. That's what that game was called. Cyberpunk. No actual gameplay. Because they don't want to, you know, get in trouble like they did last time. Of not showing actual real gameplay.
Really got everybody excited.
What's this? The best voice acting ever?
You're looking pale. Is there something wrong?
Huh? Do you think so? I think I'm okay.
Are you eating properly?
Yep.
Honestly?
I really am eating. This morning I had some soup.
I'm just drinking.
What kind of soup? What's in it?
For fuck's sake. Drawing it out. Bread in soup?
That's what's in the soup?
I mean, yeah, you dip bread in.
I dice bread, fry it in oil, then boil it in water. It's a proper meal. It's called bread and water soup.
So it is bread and water after all.
And I flavor it with salt. I'll treat you sometime. Oh?
Now, you are overdoing it.
You're anorexic. Brilliant.
Your big, the debut.
Did you actually want to see gameplay? Did you actually want to see gameplay? Did you want to see gameplay? No, we don't want to see gameplay because
like too high sci-fi and so we have to we use this the artists and the lore to kind of.
Right, did you hear about this controversy? Controversy. Basically, well, I can show it here. Where is it? So basically, they tweeted a picture, and someone replied saying, "I want more guys," and then the Twitter account replied, "Did you just assume their gender?" And I don't care. I don't give a shit. But people went apeshit. Well, some people went apeshit. They're like, "I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it." And then you got all these like Trump supporters, you know, alt-right, right-wing people being like, "I'm gonna buy it now to piss off people." And what gets me is that they've completely shot themselves in the foot, because the game's gonna have lots of, I don't know, stuff in it that right-wing people are probably gonna hate. And so they're just fucking themselves over. They've completely shot themselves in the foot, I think, with this. Because the people who actually want to play it, who like it's kind of meant for, aren't going to buy it now because you've offended them. And the people who are going to buy it now aren't going to like it because they're going to be annoyed with all the stuff that's in it. The joke really wasn't that funny, but I don't care. I like seeing people get offended, though. It's funny. Yeah, I know Angry Joe is getting complete. Oh my god, Darkseid is free! I didn't know they showed gameplay for this.
Yeah, I mean, that's a pretty...
oh dear, it looks shit. No, what have you done?
Right?
Oh no.
I mean, it's been years since we drew the original Horseman, and even then she had a whip, so when we started the game, we're like, alright, we definitely have to make the whip work no matter what. And,
go ahead.
No, it just ended up being a really cool weapon and a change of pace.
So this is the start of the game, and it looks like we're here on Earth. Right.
Yeah, we wanted to get back to Earth.
It's The Last of Us.
Fantasy.
So, like the
It used to be.
No, it looks so boring.
He used to swing around the environment too. But
Darksiders 2
enjoy what she's doing, and you can
is possibly one of the best games ever created. And this doesn't look that great.
People see that actual scene in the game.
Yeah, that's a super cool cutscene.
So this design,
But it could just be...
provide opportunity.
I can't think of the word to say.
When's
When's it coming out? The UI looks dreadful.
Yeah.
So it's like
they are. Like hanging out a window. Get to right now because
It's got the exact same like
it's these things
kind of thing UI in a way when you pick up stuff.
You could
stuff to find
like weapons. We hit a lot more stuff in the environment. As you get like let's say when you get
Oh look, walking and talking very slowly. For fuck's sake. What have you done?
Personal to Fury and you get
oh no. Doesn't look that great. You know.
A lot more sense of her emotion.
It's like one fucking enemy on the screen at once.
Honestly, why we decided to make the game about killing the 7 deadly sins, because we figured we love boss fights so much.
When's it coming out? Are they going to tell us?
Why don't we just actually and her growth is.
It's looking awesome. This is totally my type of game. I'm really glad that this series is still around and we're getting a third installment. It is out November 27th.
Yeah. November 27th, right? So nothing's changing. Oh Jesus. Oh dear. Mountain Blade 2. Finally. It only took you like fucking 20 years. Wow, what the hell? It's got like the exact same UI. It looks like it runs like arse, even though the graphics are from like a 2010 game. It has the exact same UI and font. God, that frame rate is bad. I know it's a work in progress. It probably won't come out for another 2 years. Right. Nice mod on Warband. The game is already old and still not out. Wasn't actually that much. Overkill, The Walking Dead. Here we go. People were saying that the World War Z looked better than this. I think they said.
The Walking Cooperativo.
Oh, good.
Che prevede l'uscita
Oh dear. Oh God. Look at that. What the fuck? That looks dreadful.
Mostratoci durante la Gamescom 2018. Purtroppo il risultato non può rincuorare gli appassionati al progetto, soprattutto tenendo se dal lato tecnico la produzione lascia molto a desiderare. DC.
I don't care about your talking.
Costruzione più tattica dell'azione. Al momento
It looks like
sembra che l'immaginario di Robert Kirkman.
It looks like that awful game. What was it called? It looks like War Z. Is it War Z? War Z? It looks like this. It looks like this. Oh dear. That's not good. The War Z. There's no footage of it. Weird. Yeah. Oh, here we go. The new Until Dawn game. It's got that guy from Quantum Break in it. I don't know if he's in this or not. Gameplay? There's no fucking gameplay here. This is gameplay? Fuck me. Doesn't look like gameplay. It's not in fucking... Oh god, it's got black borders. For fuck's sake. It's the Order 1886. And go all over again.
I'm sorry, Fliss, I just...
Didn't particularly care that much for Until Dawn. Probably should have been a movie or something. There we go, look, the guy from Quantum Break. There he is. Yeah, why did the graphics look impressive and bad at the same time? That's what I was thinking. There wasn't as much as I thought there would be.
Could you just talk me through
left and right?
This is the same gameplay, I think.
To fight her in
Has he got a robot arm? How come no one's complaining about this then? Huh? Huh? Battlefield haters? Hypocrites! Fuck me. I'm pretty sure they didn't have robot arms in the 1500s. Or the 1400s. So Dying Light's getting a fucking Battle Royale mode. For fuck's sake. Dying Light was boring enough anyway.
If you feel like you achieved everything, okay, that's going to be coming. Trick is that we also want other players.
It looks a lot more colourful for some reason.
By other player, he can pick up your weapon. He can pick up your weapon and use it.
Why are the animations so goddamn awful? Yeah. FIFA! Ace Combat 7. There's a new Ace Combat game. Soul Calibur 6. That's right, it's finally back. Boobies! Oh god, it looks dreadful. What the fuck? Why do the graphics look so shite?
Well, in the Libra of Soul mode, you create.
Oh god, Geralt!
It's like adding a storyline, and you can see the events from their point of view. Well, in the Libra of Soul mode, you create your own character. It's like adding a dash of RPG into the experience of the game.
Create a character.
ultimate goal has always been to
What the
play
fuck? Why does it look
has
so? It looks like an MMO from 2011.
based on it's entirely possible to add some
Oh,
details.
Jesus Christ.
Also have a lot of people asking us for bringing back the character mode and bring back this RPG kind of game mode. So we've been listening, and it's back into
And
Soul
you've given
Calibur
them
6.
both.
It'll be in,
Well,
February.
why do the graphics look so bad?
The creative character.
Mitsurugi here has
Because
pretty
Soul Calibur 5 had like really good graphics.
man, so
Right. Mutant Year Zero. What is this game?
Gameplay loop.
As soon as you slide into battle, you go from free exploration right into turn-based. And if
It's
you
another zombie game.
or an-
It's XCOM.
So
Yay.
basically, there's no humans as we know it in the zone, which is the world that the
There's no humans. Amazing. Close to the sun. Oh, here we go. Control. It's Quantum Break 2. Only it's not Quantum Break 2 because Microsoft probably have the rights for it. Is this the same fucking trailer as the one they fucking showed off at E3? Oh, but now it's got the GeForce RTX stuff on it. Yeah, so they announced the new graphics cards, the RTX, no longer GTX, RTX. And they're astonishingly expensive. And
Hey guys, I'm Tom.
this RTX thing doesn't seem like it's gonna be
Share this.
worth it at all.
Confused. The demo is running slow motion, so how will the game run in real time? And I mean, of course, it's all fine. It's 60 FPS. It's solid, rock solid.
You better be on a fucking 2080. Jesus Christ. Or like a
And really annoying
£800 graphics card.
in the like, if I turn SSR on, you can see how the clip on my weapon cuts off the rays in the reflection if you look to the bottom left. And same thing when if I'm aiming down my sights, then I just find a really good example of this. You can see it cuts off the reflection here, which is just a really annoying thing to focus. Gets you will be reflected.
Amazing. Ray tracing. I don't...
Environment. We'll focus Is just the beginning. So with a post-launch pack.
Is it like Hairworks? I think they were showing off. Is it this it? Shadow of the Tomb Raider? An RTX 2080 Ti. Let's have a look how much they're expected to cost. You can already pre-order. So the normal version is £715, but that doesn't sound right, because why has it only got 8 gigabytes? Oh, here we go. £1,200. So, what, a £1,200 graphics card, and you're running it at 1080p. What the fuck? And apparently there was frame rate drops. So yeah. I mean, I just upgraded to a 1070 Ti, and that can do 1440p, any game, 60 frames. So, yeah. Just Cause 4 actually looks like it might be decent, unlike Far Cry, Just Cause 3. Just Cause 3 was really
I'm
boring.
Omar Shakir, the narrative director at Avalanche Studios New York, working on Just Cause 4.
Milk the franchise. Milk it. Milk it. Completely milk it.
In this mission, Rico's pursuing a massive tornado as it weaves a path of destruction throughout the grasslands.
Why? Why is he pursuing
This is the Storm Chaser, the only vehicle that allows him to do so.
Okay.
All right, let's see what this thing can do.
Can you get the original Rico voice actor,
Avalanche's new
please?
Apex engine, everything you see, as well as the trajectory of every spiraling object, is being calculated in real time.
In real time. Why is there someone on a bike chasing him, shooting at him? Why is he chasing it? It looks. Just Cause 3 was so boring. It was just the big checklist, really. Where's the boosts?
And to progress, Rico must take out the wind cannons that are holding the tornado at bay.
Not the physics. Those really weird physics.
The player can take out the wind cannons in any way they choose. Right now, we're
And as long as you blow them up.
And all these new weapons have a secondary fire option. So in this case, the railgun can shoot a powerful beam of energy, and it can also deploy a drone that will fight alongside Rico. You can even use this drone as a grapple point to propel yourself into the air.
That must be a very weighty drone then.
For the next cannon, let's get more creative and use some new features of Rico's grappling hook.
It's gonna blow up. See, as long as you're blowing it up, it doesn't matter.
It's just a small glimpse of what to expect.
Brilliant. Everything is being calculated except the frame rate. Why aren't people complaining about the prosthetic arm in this? Those legs, though? I beg your pardon. Oh, for fuck's sake. Gamers. Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I actually want to play the original. It looks pretty good. The Surge 2? Oh, no. No. My heart can't take it. No. 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 Fucking no. Why? The Surge was terrible. What the fuck? The game didn't even have an ending. How can you have a Surge 2? I actually did think Lords of the Fallen was a bit better. It was just such a... It was a really short game. It was a crappy game. It felt really stiff. We'll see. Battlefield 5. Let's look at the dislikes. Assassin's Creed Odyssey looks really rough.
Tied in very well, and I think this is after beating
The animations look like shite. I don't get it. Look at the running animation. Why is that so terrible?
You playing for the more than 100 hours.
Well, speaking of the end game content and continual play, I don't know if we're going to see this in the demo here, but mercenaries are in the game, right? That's sort of intended as infinitely replayable challenges.
Yeah. We have some of them that are handcrafted and specific, like we give them specific backstories and weapons and styles. Sometimes may meet a mercenary that's way out of your level.
Oh, this is strange. Oh, look, it's.
This
is this the the remnants of old stuff?
Sort of the ruins of an old ancient civilization.
Okay. Interesting. Look at this. I like this. I love the modern day / old race stuff. Look at the animations.
The Illuminati, they exist, and so conspiracies of all these organizations, the God. We want to obviously tie it into Assassin's Creed and to our lore, which I think is great because we have this history of sort of conspiracies of deep into it can go through.
I love all this stuff. I really like this.
So you can
the old ruins and all that.
Sites such as this.
But now it's gone like full magic. It's just like magic.
How can we also then make it a really challenging fight?
Magic.
It's a side
stone gaze.
Literal magic.
Fans will recognize what that is.
Oh, look, the Apple of Eden. What the hell? I'm completely lost. I've played every Assassin's Creed game and I don't know what the fuck's happening. It doesn't make any sense to me.
We wanted to put the is really
I love how people were complaining about like the kind of magic-y stuff, but they're not complaining about how you can get in an animus, replay the memories of your ancestors, and then get their abilities in modern day. It's just it's fiction. It's fiction. That's what makes it interesting. History is boring. That's why we created fiction. If history wasn't boring, we wouldn't need fiction. That seems to be about it, really. There's not much else. There's a bit more of Just Cause 4.
A major addition to the grappling hook is the ability to attach multiple airlifters to any object in our game.
It's Metal Gear Solid.
Now, by adding more...
What the hell? No way can those carry that.
Now, let's jump right into the action and check out some of the more extreme parts of the open world. In this mission, Rico's pursuing a massive tornado as it weaves a path of destruction throughout the grassland.
Is this the thing we watched? Yeah. It's like an extended demo of it.
Everything location.
This looks cool. I like
glance,
not that.
Solis
that.
is a beautiful location. Weapon, as well as creating
while offering greater depth for a more experienced player, as well as exotic vehicles like jet skis and microjets. Rico's grapple is now fully customizable and has been overhauled to make it more intuitive for newcomers, while offering abilities with AI designed to keep the
It's
player
fucking Saints Row! That's what it looks like now. I am the enemy. Because I have an accent. Right. Devil May Cry 5. Looks really boring to me. Oh, here we go. Trials Rising. It's coming out. When's it coming out? Is it coming out soon? I'm pretty sure they lifted this track from every other Trials game, because it looks exactly the same. The fuck is going on there? Yeah, what the hell? I love how the graphics are still the fucking worst. They look dreadful. Oh no! What have you done? For fuck's sake. Fucking dabbing. You want to dab? Do you want to dab? Dab, dab. Dabby, dab, dab, dab. Dab, 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 dab. Daisy still a thing. Yeah. Forza Horizon looks good. I said it looks good and all this guy's doing is crashing into fences. I'll buy it on PC because you don't need an Xbox One. They're doing a Dark Souls trilogy because they're fucking stupid. Super Smash Brothers. Fade to Silence. THQ. Oh, I think I've heard this game. Yeah. This is on Steam. It's an early access survival game. Please stop making them. Desperados. Bee Simulator. Bees.
An extraordinary world of miniature creatures. A tiny universe.
Game of the year.
Inhabited by a huge family. Very similar to ours. A world full of beauty and secrets to discover.
The UI looks really weird.
As well as everyday duties. Work to do. And enemies to defeat. But no tale
Filthy
would be complete
fucking wasps.
without a series of unfortunate events. Become a tiny hero.
Is there dialogue trees?
Epic adventure of miniature proportions.
Bees. Fear the Wolves. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's another Battle Royale game. 100 players versus 1,000 wolves. Farming Simulator 19. Spyro. It's Spyro. The dragon! But he's not on the disc. Okay. Not as exciting as I thought it would have been. I like watching conferences at like godly hours in the morning, ungodly hours in the morning with everyone. Have a look at some. Is there anything? Diablo 3 is coming to the Switch. Yeah, so you can buy it for the 4th time. Buy it on PC, buy it on 360 or PS3, buy it on PS4, and now buy it on Switch. Have I watched a new Overwatch animated short? No, I heard about it. Isn't she like flying a jet or something? Fuck's sake. Soul Calibur 6 already has Day 1 DLC. Woohoo! Yeah! Yeah! Alright! Yeah! Woohoo! Overwatch! Shooting Star.
Welcome to another episode of Shooting Star. Today, we set our sights on Busan, home of the esports champion turned ace pilot Diva.
I play to win.
At just 19,
She looks different with her clothes on.
only last week, she risked her life again, defending the city from the Kishinomniks. She and the Mecha Squad took a few hits, but they pulled off another victory. Now, Diva is celebrating with some hard-earned glitz and glamour.
Hey, Hana, shouldn't you be out signing autographs or something?
Hottest spots in the city, eating the finest foods, then hanging out with other superstars. But life wasn't always like this for Diva.
I wonder what glitz and glamour tastes like. Hey, why aren't we on leave with the rest of the squad? I could use a little glitz and glamour in my life, you know?
It's overrated, Taehyun. This is where the magic happens. It's like how we used to stay up late and work on your hover bike.
You mean the one you wrecked?
Really? You're still mad about that? We won the race.
Yeah, and you almost killed yourself.
Enjoy.
You beat the Kishin. They won't be back for months. You need a break.
I can't see anything. I'm hit.
So when does the sex happen? Oh wait, wrong video. Shit. I'm on the wrong website.
We barely won last time. The enemy is out there, adapting and getting stronger. The rest of the squad, the country, they're all counting on me. If I make a mistake and the Kishin get through us,
Aku!
everything. I need to finish the tests.
Stop putting it all on yourself. It's okay to ask for help.
I've got this. Really?
I think I'd take a Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare animated short more seriously than this.
That can't be right. It's too soon.
You're in the fucking air. There is no cover.
The last one's heading for the city.
I'm on it. Come on. I can't stop this thing.
It's exactly the same as all the other ones.
Taehyun,
Goodbye.
I need your help.
I love you.
Really? Okay. Okay, the reactor's getting unstable, so you can't stay out there for too long or you'll blow the whole thing. Weapon systems
Yeah,
are offline.
the
and,
reactor.
the cooling
We could
system is-
overload it, just like the hoverbike.
What? Are you crazy? This isn't a stupid race!
I know. If we don't do this, thousands of people will die.
Okay, buy me some time.
Let's do it.
Wait, what? How the fuck was she shooting outside of it?
I got it! The reactor's going critical. You have 60 seconds until it blows.
That's not fast enough. We'll be in the city.
Hannah?
Trust me, Daehyun. I'll see you at the finish line.
Stay with me, Hannah. I'm here. I'm right here.
The city is still in shock after the recent surprise attacks. Incredibly, thanks to Diva, no one was injured. She stopped the Kishin single-handedly.
Why are you speaking in English?
She emerged without a scratch. She's currently enjoying some
Without a scratch? She broke all of her fucking bones.
Oh man, this time off is great, isn't it?
What's not to like? There's delicious food and drinks
Yeah.
and good friends. The kind that are always there for you when you need them most.
Right. And seeing as I helped save the city, how about getting me on the VIP list for one of those fancy restaurants you always go to?
You know, I think you've been watching too many Holovids.
Holovids. Fuck me. Well, that was the worst hentai fan fiction I've ever watched. The worst Disney movie, a Pixar movie I've ever watched. The best character is the hamster. Hammond the hamster.
The 196th specimen gorillas on the genetic model. We have more trouble keeping track of him. Challenges that have been
Wow, that's...
to see what trouble the
It's fucking concept art. Yeah. Where's the actual reveal video? Best character. 10 out of 10. He needs an animated short. Now. I demand it now. Who is Gambit? What does he want?
And cue the ominous music.
Oh, they actually did get Nathan Fillion for this, then.
Okay, everybody. Back in your cages.
This is HD?
Back in your cages.
Oh, no, it is. It's Nolan North. Oh, it is Nolan North. Oh, shit. He's doing a pretty good... I don't think a lot of people will notice that it's not Nathan Fillion.
Yeah, that hurt.
We got 2 fucking Nolan Norths in the game now.
Sorry. Not sorry.
He's Deadpool. He's basically just Deadpool now. Deadpool is in the game. Shouldn't you be using the Arcstrider? That'd be better. Be better. It's better for PvE. So this is the new race. New race. That's one of the new supers. Looks great.
That's it. Now, oh, is that real?
Dude, what the?
I'm coming home, Ace.
Oh, wait a minute. They knocked his helmet off. Oh, no. Oh, his hat. Well, he looks different now. He looks really different without his hood on. Oh no. He's not so badass after all, is he? It's only a couple of fucking normal enemies. Right. I don't think there's much else. That's pretty much Gamescom. There's not really much. We can look at... This problem is there's no actual, like, unedited gameplay. You know, just a straight gameplay. It's a little bit of gameplay, then we go back to the developers for, like, 2 minutes. Then a little bit of gameplay, then we go back to the developers for 2 minutes. I'm like, I just want to see unedited gameplay. I want to see it. Yeah. It's not that much. Yeah. Ace Combat.
Here to frontline. Back, right? I heard the heading back. Nice try. This stuff isn't for you guys. Let's be honest here. The regulars like us.
It's a PS3 game. Yeah. It's Desperados. Close to the Sun. Is this a sequel to Race to the Sun? Or Race the Sun?
Our primary tool, so to speak.
Is this... This is not the fucking... They have not shown the gameplay like this. Surely. You'd be better off doing a PowerPoint presentation.
Pavilion.
Jesus.
Dive into that. Is that
Oh, Spider-Man. Probably the same.
bombs on our friendly neighborhood anonymous picture? Why, my sources confirm that just yesterday there was a store robbery, a shootout, Spider-Man. Hey, fellas. We know what cops
Hello.
do. He's been seen wearing. Hey, where you go?
Gameplay. In quotations.
I gotta go. Car.
About this new Sonic Mario Kart game, they've taken the actual interesting thing out of it. You can no longer transform into a boat or a plane. It's just a go-kart game. You will not be able to compete with Mario Kart, you pillocks. It does look nice. It does look nice though, actually.
With a light story wrapped around it. In that mode, the team.
I like the look of the cars. The carts.
One of them is a slingshot, so you'll see teammates will leave a yellow trail behind.
Can we get a new wacky racers, please?
From the Sonic games, many of them will be familiar from.
The problem with a lot of kart games is that you don't feel like you're going very fast. There's not really that much. There's not really a great sense of speed.
Team Adventure. We have three kind of types of characters in the drift. You can.
Gotta go fast. Not much. Oh, Super Smash Brothers. I don't like Super Smash Brothers. But I only played the Wii version, which I don't think was the best one, but I don't get it. I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. Surely you should die when you go up to 100%. It doesn't make any fucking sense. I thought Nintendo games were supposed to be accessible. I can't tell what the fuck's happening, and that's only with 2 players on the screen, let alone 4. Shenmue. Yeah, Shenmue. Jim Sterling's getting so much hate for the new video he did.
Hiya! Are you looking for something?
Shenmue is dreadful. I don't think that's a particularly brave thing to say, but I believe I should get a medal for saying it anyway. Maybe at the turn of the millennium, back when this game was worth it.
Yeah, people are not happy. The most disgusting food ever. Oh, I've watched that before. I watch Gordon Ramsay all the time.
We've lost the hard point.
It's Call of Duty. That's a minor violence, or cartoon violence. Comic mischief. It looks so basic. Which is really weird. It looks so empty and basic. Looks really strange. I can't jump in well. It's a fucking shit dragon. Can't fly. You can just hover. Slightly. God, it looks really... Oh my god, he's got a fucking skateboard. Okay. I'm more interested now. Why does a dragon need a skateboard? They're like, we've got to get some of that Tony Hawk money.
No thanks. See ya.
No thanks, see ya. Goodbye. Goodbye. Hello there. The Sunken City. Is this like this kind of like a third person?
As we travel across the city, we can see
This
the
game looks
devastating impact
somewhat
of the
interesting.
flood.
It's
And
very
for some
it's
reason,
definitely a
the sea
budget
waters
game.
are not going away.
Very clunky. Very budget. Very janky.
That looks welcoming. These frightening creatures apparently came along with the flood. They
The
usually
gunplay
have
looks
declared
pretty
attacks,
bad.
Since their abilities and behavior often synergizes with one another. Small Stygian harvesters are
What the
trying
fuck
hard to
is
destroy the
that?
main
It's
character,
just legs.
while Revenant over there
It's
tries
just
to land a
like
painful
5 or
range
6
of attacks.
legs. 5 or 6 legs. So the thing everyone wanted to see, Cyberpunk, it's not there. Right, so I'm gonna go get a drink and I'll be back. And I think I'm gonna play some For Honor on PC.